Hello everyone, welcome back to Recursive Gaming. My name is Dan, and this is my movie explaining why Marvel Future Revolution is so great. First, it's good because it focuses on the gameplay loop. People tend to critique games based on their story, but truthfully the most important part of a game is its gameplay loop. You know, that sometimes indescribable feeling of needing just one more level, improving your account just a little bit more. It keeps you coming back and doing the same repetitive actions because you feel a desire for progression. It has a satisfying gameplay loop. It doesn't force you to waste your time on the story if you don't want to. There are lots of distractions despite a linear path. This mimics an open world feeling and keeps the game entertaining despite the grind. It actually has a meaningful grind, which is much more important than people realize. A meaningful grind is one where there is a noticeable progress towards a goal. Character growth is noticeable, and time spent impacts the entire account, and every character through use of the squad buffs and other features, so you never feel like you're wasting your time. A complete lack of a grind means nothing feels earned. A certain amount of grind is necessary to earn the power that sets you apart from your peers. There must be a feeling of accomplishment. Thankfully, Marvel Future Revolution has that. Second, it's good because it has crisp, smooth animations. This makes characters much more engaging, because ability animations make a character feel powerful. Good art and graphics is attractive, but good skill animations create a sense of power for the characters. It makes combat fun to watch. It makes combat easier to manually play because abilities chain into each other well. It makes the game feel much more polished, even more than simply good graphics would. Unfortunately, the market is saturated with beautiful games that have amazing art and graphics. However, a lot of the time their character combat ability animations are all very similar and lack the differences which makes characters feel unique. So every enemy type and character you play shares the same animations, and you end up seeing the same thing all over and over again in combat throughout the game. Thankfully, Marvel Future Revolution has put a lot of work into their skill animations so that every character feels unique. It does have amazing next level graphics, which is important. It's important because it's still pleasing to watch after countless hours playing the game. It also sets the game apart from competitors because it allows for the use of unique themes. Each character feels different, and each area of the game feels different. The enemies, villains, and areas of the game can all reflect and enhance the story because of the different art that has been put into each area of the game. The beautiful art and graphics will catch the eye of anyone checking out the game for the first time, which helps to continuously attract a fresh player base, which ends up making the game more fun for everyone. Also, Marvel Future Revolution's game IP or intellectual property exists in several areas of entertainment, such as movies, TV shows, comic books, other games. So there's opportunity to get hyped about the game through interest generated through all of these other venues. So for instance, everyone knows about the new Captain Marvel 2 movie coming out next year, also now renamed The Marvels. This generates even more interest in the game world, the story, the character costumes, and character abilities. New content in other areas of entertainment creates new content in the game. And we have seen this countless times with Marvel Future Fight, because Netmarble wants to capitalize on customer interest. New costumes and characters will come out at peak times to get as much money as possible. For instance, a new Captain Marvel movie might cause a new Captain Marvel rework in the game and a new costume. Perhaps most important, the balance between game difficulty and accessibility. A certain level of challenge needs to exist in the game, but not too much. Difficult sections or bosses in the game will destroy a person who has not built their character properly, and who doesn't bother to play the combat mechanics properly as well. The game does have an auto combat function, but it is literally impossible to beat certain bosses at lower power levels without manually positioning and dodging their attacks. The right level of difficulty makes character upgrades feel impactful, because when you spend time and upgrade your power, the difference is noticeable the next time you're in combat. Character skill configurations need to feel like an important choice. Settling for just any old ability kit combination should result in a subpar character. Choosing the right abilities in the correct rotation to do maximum damage in short burst windows feels amazing. When you play around with the abilities and you finally land that customization that feels just right, the difference between your character before you put in that effort and after is night and day. That feeling of satisfaction with the right character build is very important, and Marvel Future Revolution nails it. The game's difficulty level and emphasis on upgrading your power level creates excitement for spending the game's resources and pulling those super awesome upgrades. Marvel Future Revolution is a bit overpriced and expensive in this area, but you do get a fair amount of premium currency in the game as a free-to-play player, so that excitement to try and get rare upgrades still exists. Lastly, the game needs to have reasons to keep grinding, and it does. Marvel Future Revolution sets the bar very high for a maxed character build. It will take a long time to reach that goal. So the last and somewhat most important reason that I'll share with you in this video is game longevity. Marvel Future Revolution is here to stay for a long time. Your time investment in this game will not be wasted. And that was every major reason, to me, that Marvel Future Revolution is great. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.